'Tis the season to be shopping. Yo. Alright people, we know what time it is. Weather's getting colder, and your money's getting warm enough to burn a hole in your pocket. I'm talking about the winter holiday season, and it's a special time of year. Not just because of turkey and sweet potato pie, though those are important, but because of the resembling traits of cold weather and spending money. Watch this. We are well aware that holiday season is just another way of saying spend your money. And you also know that around the same time of year is the beginning of what is known as cuffing season. That's relationship season for you non-cool people. Which is ironic in a way because you think guys would do all they could to avoid spending more money. But whatever. So it's clear people look for love and sales at the same time. But a closer look will show you that love and making purchases aren't that much different. Look at purchases first. If you're like most people, you like simplicity when shopping. And that probably equals a credit card. With this tiny piece of plastic, you can purchase things now and pay for them later, hopefully with a reasonable interest rate. That's because the institution who provided the card has said you are worth a certain amount of confidence. Swipe your card, we'll cover it now. Just pay us back. And that confidence or credit can increase over time if you manage it well. Let's say you get a credit card starting at a $500 limit. This bank thinks highly enough of you to have confidence that you can spend that amount of money and pay it back. It's hard for me to let somebody borrow $5. If you do well with that, they bump you to $750, $1,000. Before you know it, your limit is higher than what an NBA player pays in child support. Now you really feel special. I have money. If you've experienced it, you know love can make you sing and dance just like that. It does pretty much anything your credit card can do. Remember that confidence I was talking about earlier? Turns out it's the driving force behind love too. In the earlier example, I said you start off with a $500 credit card limit. Same thing in a loving relationship. For the first month, I'm not spending more than $500 on stuff we do together. So Ruth Chris is gonna have to wait. You can try me if you want to, like baby can we go? I'll just look at you and say I'm sorry your question declined, and that'll be that. Seriously. More seriously, those fancy things aren't off limits forever. You just have to work your way up. If you handle Olive Garden well, you can get to Morton's. Red Roof Inn, you'll get to Embassy Suites. Wendy's, you'll get to Five Guys. Eventually. I just need you to establish a good history, and then we can move forward. Now that is the first main part to both love and credit card. We'll call it usage. The second main component is incentive, extra motivation. When it comes to finances, most institutions will have a reward program in place. Every time you swipe your card, you earn points that can be redeemed later for prizes. It may be airline travel, hotel accommodation, special events, whatever. The idea is to not only provide motivation for more usage, but to thank you for operating under the confidence that they have given you. Now, if this doesn't sound like a loving relationship, you've never been in one. That's exactly what brings happiness to love. The ability to reward someone who operates under the confidence you have for them. In love, you have confidence in another to be the great person they are and to be the greatest person they can be. And when they reward your confidence by doing just that, you'll have the urge to reward them by making them happy in a special way. It may be cooking their favorite dinner, giving them a massage, or my personal favorite, peace and quiet. By the way, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Vine. My Twitter, Instagram, and Vine handles are right here on the screen at SJS856. Facebook link is in the description box below. And yeah, the next time somebody asks you to do too much too soon in a relationship, just look at them and say, I'm sorry your card declined.